I'm gonna teach you how to do this quickly. Oh, you see that perfect complexion? I want this makeup to slay. And I've been to the border a few times. This is about humanity has given. When I got an attitude, tell me this lip combo ain't bomb. So I don't look too glam. I wanted to make it drugstore. So that's why I like to do these for you. How much time do you have? Hello, 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 hello. So you know how I've been volunteering lately? Well, the last year I've been volunteering, but the last 2 months since the LA wildfires, I've been volunteering a lot. And I've been doing this glam that I've been loving. And it's really like a 20-minute makeup. So let's do that today. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Magdalene Janet. Welcome to the family, to the channel. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'm on Insta and TikTok there daily. So come visit me there. And I welcome you. And of course, welcome back. Talking about oldies with goodies. So fam, hair's combed. Something about like my hair being combed, it just puts me in a good mood. Everyday makeup, you know I'm a full glam girl. It will be full glam, but I'm gonna teach you how to do this quickly. You're gonna start with your eyebrows. If you have full eyebrows, you don't have to do all this. My eyebrows take a long time because you see they're a little sparse. So I've been loving this stuff. Wait, I have a bump here. Hold on. Is this a bump? Oh no, it's my mole. Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna brush them up. Use this. This is in the shade Dark Brunette. I volunteered this past Saturday and I was running late. I timed myself. I'm like, okay, let me do my makeup. Let me do my glam because I always like to look put together anytime I volunteer. I don't know why. I just feel like, just give me a little pep in my step and then I could just have that good energy. I timed myself and it took me about 20 minutes to do this glam. That's what we're doing. I'm not gonna time myself today, but you see, look, brows are on already. I'm gonna get some Got2b glue. Once you know you have like those 20 minutes, 30 minutes to be up out of the house, literally, peinada, vestida, makeup on, you have to hurry. My eyebrows, I would say, is what takes the longest. I like them to look a very specific way. So I'm gonna add this, let it dry maybe for like 30 seconds, remove additional product. If you have sparse brows, you can't go in with too much product because it's gonna just overtake the brows and then they're gonna look like super hard and crunchy. Not crunchy, but stiff. Yeah, stiff. I'm gonna just brush them. And now that they're a little sticky and a little dried down, they will stick down, glue down. My ends over here always want to do me dirty, so I'm just going to add glue. Let's hope I don't forget to blend that out. Let me time myself here. While we wait, let's get some of this concealer. Let's mix these two. This is the concealer I'm gonna use. Oh, this is like a good little mix. Okay, before I forget, let's do that here, do this here. And usually with everyday makeup or like 20-minute makeups, I tend to use the same products just because I know how they work, how they're gonna dry, how they apply, how they look. There's no time for experimenting with anything. Again, if you have full brows, this step you don't have to do. I like to blend down just so that, see that line right underneath my brow stays as straight as possible. That's gonna give you that look, the appearance that you just got your eyebrows waxed and they look super, super sharp. It's super light, but we'll fix that. But when you go down like this is the game changer here. And then with this finger, I like to always just kind of blend it like this. Okay, brows are done. You know me, I always like to go back and just see what's happening here. I fill in any sparse areas I might have missed or the glue kind of just, erase some things. And this is when we start moving and grooving. We're gonna prime the skin because when I've been volunteering, I'm either out in the sun, it's gonna be hours, I'm moving boxes, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know what to expect when I volunteer because it could be several different things that happen. So I always go in with a primer I know and trust and love. Typically I'll go with a matte primer. This is both like matte and sticky, but I really like to work it in, and we want to let this dry down a little bit. While we wait for the primer to dry down, we could start with our eyes. My eyes, I keep it as simple as possible. Ooh, this is a lot. I'm just gonna add a little bronzer. Like I said, I never really know what I'm gonna do like on Friday, for example. Oh, you guys saw on the vlog already, my latest vlog. On Friday, we packed up boxes for like 3 hours straight. So we were there packing away. And then Saturday morning, we distributed everything, but we were outside in the sun. So I'm like, okay, I knew we were gonna be out. So I'm like, let's make sure this makeup lasts. That's what we did. So now that we're here dry, the way your makeup will go by quickly is if we start multitasking. Eyes are basically done. We're gonna use my favorite. I mix both of these colors because it creates the perfect tone. But if you're my complexion, I would recommend 220 more than 129. 129 is a little red. This is like olive warm. I could fit in more of an olive. So we're gonna do a pump. I don't like to use too much foundation when I am doing my everyday makeup. We're gonna rub. Now we're nice and ready. Oh, you see that perfect complexion shade? Ooh. Rubbing it like this, it goes by quickly and you get a bit of a thinner, more natural finish. I'm gonna get a brush, you could get a sponge, whatever you desire. For me, I feel like a sponge is super quick, not a sponge, a brush is super quick. Blend. And you know, I like to let my foundation dry down. But when we have like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if that, there's no time for all that. So we're just gonna have to skip that step. Or you grab your fan, dry it up like this. There's times when I'm like, I need to do something for my foundation to dry. I'll start curling my lashes and I'll start looking for my lip combo or something and then come back. Let's go right on in with Milani. This is gonna just help your makeup look sharper and last a little longer. We're gonna use this dirty brush I had because why not? And blend. The blending is gonna be what probably takes the longest, but it's gonna tie everything together so well. This Milani bronzer, I just used it in my dupes video. Did you see that video? Oh my god, I loved it. One of my favorite videos. Today, is this? I was like, no, it wasn't my dupes video. I mean, that was a good video. The dupes video was a good video. What video did I use? Bro, why am I blanking? Well, anyway, you guys already saw the video because I posted it. Creaminess of this, oh my. You don't really have to let it dry down because it has a bit of a thicker, creamy texture. If it was a little more liquidy products, you have to let them dry more. Just because they need some time to stick down. Okay, we're moving. We don't have time to color correct today, but we do have time for some blush. This is the Juvia's Place. Just one doll. I accidentally did two, and while we let this kind of sit, we're gonna get some of the concealer. And you know, I've been doing my concealer, adding it right here. While we let the concealer dry down, we blend out this blush. You see, I still didn't learn my lesson from, I think, yesterday, but it's okay. I like to also use very pigmented product because we're a bit of in a rush. This is a great base. Like, we probably won't really need a powder blush. Once we set this down, it's kind of like we're good to go. Ooh, see, it's always that rush makeup. Why is it when we're rushing, the makeup turns out like the best? Right? Let's just blend here. Usually I would get like a concealer brush to blend all this, but again, there's no time, so we're gonna use the brushes we have on hand. The only thing I will get a concealer brush for my under eyes. And the reason being, it's because, girl, I have creasy under eyes. I always put my concealer on after my blush so that if this happens, like, you know how it looks a little bit intense, this concealer will help tone it down. And doing the tapping motions is my fave way to blend this out. This is the BK203 brush, and the less product here, the better your concealer will wear, especially throughout the day. Especially, you know, we don't know what we're getting into when we volunteer or we have like a long work shift. What we do know is we want this makeup to slay. Okay, let me get this big old mirror out of your face. Cool. I think I want a little bit, a smidge of highlight. Like that much. And again, while this dries down, we're gonna start prepping our powder. I'm over here rushing, like I really have 20 minutes. I literally have all day to do my makeup today, but it's the vibe. It's the vibe of the video. I'm gonna get my pressed powder from Essence. Bomb. I'll get that ready really quick. And I always put it right where I have like that discoloration. And with my finger, like this will help blend out very quickly. Wow, this really highlighted. Oh my God, I didn't realize. Could always blend it into that blush. If you're like, wait, my blush lessened, You go back in. But this blush is freaking amazing. It'll never like look like it's losing pigment. I love how pigmented this blush is. Okay, here. With your finger, the warmth of your finger will really warm up that product and also kind of lessen it. If you put too much concealer, if it's creasing a lot, that's a quick little hack. Let's fix this because we're about to set this also. Just kind of blend it out. Get our pressed powder. Press here, press there. When you're setting your makeup, you want to make sure your makeup is not too wet. You see how I was just blending that concealer out with my finger? That kind of helps dry it out a little. And your face too, you know how it's been sitting here for a little bit? Letting it dry will just help the setting portion look super smooth, as opposed to maybe getting a little patches here and there because certain parts are more wet, or maybe everything is wet. And then I've been loving this powder right here. Powder from Wet n Wild is their pink powder. And when I like to set my skin, it's gonna be a whole process. I kind of like to go around and get the T-zone as much as possible. And I'll go around here. And one thing about me, I'm always gonna get the most pigmented bronzer and blush that I know and love and could find is the NYX Butter and Butter Biscuit. This has never failed me. It comes through every time. So I've been volunteering with an organization called This Is About Humanity. I've been working with them for close to a year. It's just been the most amazing experience. They help migrants stuck at the border in Tijuana, and I've been to the border a few times. You guys have seen it, I've vlogged it, and it's just been a life-changing experience to give back and to just step away from your life a little bit and help. It's been beautiful. It's been life-changing. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that This Is About Humanity has given a bunch of us, all of us, to be able to help and rally and volunteer. And it's founded by 3 women who are Elsa, Yolanda, and Zoe. They founded This Is About Humanity in 2018, trying to find ways to help out. And they have volunteers. They'll have me as a volunteer forever. I will forever. I already told them, call me. I'm available. I will drop whatever I'm doing to come help, because helping is truly one of my callings. I think it is why I have a platform, is to help and spread the word for kindness, being a just decent person, not necessarily the best, because girl, I got my days, okay? I got my days, and I got an attitude. But it's been so amazing, and I'm like, my glam, of course, my glam has always glammed when I volunteer, but when I'm really like trying to get this glam right, the glam doesn't glam, okay? But I'm like, that is the sign I'm doing a good thing, is when I volunteer the makeup, it looks good. This is it. I'm just gonna add mascara, a lip. I always like to do a long wear lip, just because, again, I don't know if I'm gonna eat. I don't know when I'll be able to reapply a lipstick or not reapply. And typically that's not my priority, but I'm still not trying to look gastada, okay? I still wanna look put together, okay? Got a little bronzer here if you want a little more color, or not. I just like this sort of natural look because my lids naturally are discolored. I just kind of accentuate what I already naturally have, which is a bit of a discolored lid, but it's natural, so it's okay. I want to use some of this. This is Milani's finishing powder. I just love how this finishes your face, especially like maybe like right here in the pore area. This works beautifully on top of already set skin, like that. To add right here, just give a little, let's get rid of this. I like to always set here on top of like that bronzer, because it just makes your under eyes look bomb. It just does something. Now we need to set this mug down. Let's use a little Milani. We're going dry it up. This is gonna help mesh everything in. If you were looking a little powdery and you're like, whoa, let's calm it down. And then we're gonna finish off with L'Oreal. Really seal this. Wait. This dries on the face super quickly. So I'm going to just reset my skin. This is just the last lock-in sort of step. My blush, my bronzer, We're just locking in. Maybe a little right here. Then mascara. Typically, I like to do mascara at the beginning, but it depends like how the time is going. I'll do it right now. In the past, I've done like a little wing liner. There's no time for that today, okay? Unless you do your wing quickly, yeah, there is time. There's always, I mean, there kind of always time for a wing, but it depends. And of course, my favorite new lash separator from Revlon. This thing is like literally the best thing ever invented. Only thing is like I can't clean it as quickly as I clean my Real Techniques one. So I'm like, dang. This is my Real Techniques one. Because it's metal, I can really clean it. This one's plastic, so it's harder. It glides into your lashes a lot easier. Okay, bien, peinadita. Now we curl the lashes right here. Oh girl, my lash is about to come out. Here, let's try my Shiseido one. I don't know if my lashes are dry though. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, we good here? I always need a curl. And when I volunteer, like I was saying, I need a long wearing lip liner. Well, lip products. So I found that these duck plums from NYX are so good and they're pretty long lasting. This is the shade Nude Flip. I love this nude. It's perfect. Current Mood by Maybelline. These have really come through for volunteering because they go on creamy. Give it like, I'll say give it a good 20 minutes. These need a long time to like dry down matte, but it's like this soft matte. Tell me this lip combo ain't bomb. And my hair is typically always up when I volunteer just so it's out of my face and it's like quick in a hurry. I usually try to do like an everyday look so I don't look too glam while volunteering, but I also want to look put together and have makeup on because I love makeup and I feel my best when I have something like this on. That's for my teeth. I sure do look. I'm all being serious with some lipstick on my teeth. But for real, volunteering has literally changed my life. I actually volunteered in my early 20s and it was just like a life-changing experience, but it was really hard for me because when I volunteered, it was really sad. I literally started crying. I had to go to the bathroom because I was just so sad. But that was just like a moment right there where like, okay, I have to do this. I have to help in any way, shape, or form. And I'm so happy that This Is About Humanity has this organization that I'm able to help and give something of myself, whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's hearing someone out, anything and everything helps. And volunteering is just amazing. You guys have seen my journey with volunteering via the vlogs, but I wanted to do this look because I swear every time I volunteer and I do this 20-minute makeup, everyone always compliments me on my makeup. And I'm like, dang, it's always the time. It's like super quick and I don't really take my time. I'm just kind of doing everything automatic where the compliments are complimenting. You know, but this is it. If you want to know how to get an everyday look, volunteering look, if you just want to not look gastada and feel and look put together, this is it. You guys know how I feel with my hair up, my hair slicked back. I feel like a queen. Okay, something about this is just like, didn't it just pull everything together? This little high bun situation, look. Anyway, hair washing day is tomorrow, so that's why I'm like really gelling this thing down. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to make it drugstore so that we have the affordable option of a bomb-ass beat. But you guys know we're gonna be here all day. I'm gonna do a wear test. Let's go in front of the window so you can see how this looks in daylight and to see if it really matches me. It does, but you know, daylight is different. Oh, by the way, you guys, today is March 13th. It's my 7th year anniversary on YouTube and I'm so happy to just be here still filming and being so excited and happy about it. I did film a whole video, so it's already live. It's going live today, but I'm like, today's the anniversary. Why not talk to you guys about this? Although this video is not going to go up until the following week because I am pre-filming a lot right now. I will be telling you why in the vlogs. Girl, I didn't even tell you the time. What time is it? It is, I never could work this iPad. I only use it to film. It's 10 o'clock. Maybe I should use it for like movies and stuff, right? I feel like that's what people use iPads for. I don't. Anyway, ciao. Oh my gosh, I said drugstore. I didn't use a drugstore mascara. Sorry, my bad. I meant to use the L'Oreal Panorama because that's my jam. Anyway. Okay, see you at the window. So what do you think? Little cute little everyday glam, huh? Even the lip I love. Everything I love. The makeup, it's like a everyday glam. What do you think about these steps? I hope they were super easy. You see how colors and everything look? Because in studio lighting, you already know things look so different. And in front of my window, especially like right now, since it's the morning time, color kind of changes. The coloring looks different at around 5 o'clock. So that's why I like to do these for you. But ¿qué piensas? What you think? What you think? I'm back, you guys. 8:35. We've had this volunteer slash everyday makeup on for 10, 11 hours. But you know, I got some footage for you at around, you know, this time change still has me a little messed up. I think it was 4 or 5. Skin was surprisingly looking a lot more matte than I anticipated. It was cold today. It was raining and then very windy. Skin was looking really good. I just realized right now how highlighted my under eyes were, but it's okay. I love me a good highlighted look. But skin looking great. Disregard the hair. Look how good the skin looks. I'm still quite mattified. This powder right here and this one, like, will keep your face mattified but not dry. You see, I don't look dry and like cakey scrapey. I did have a highlighted look with a lot of blush. You know what I was thinking with the blush? Because I didn't let my foundation dry down since we were doing like a 20-minute, I don't think the blush applied as smoothly because things probably had mixed. But other than that, it's okay. When we're in a rush, things do happen. But I do recommend always, always, always let your foundation dry down somewhat, a minute or 2, 3 minutes, so that everything else applies nicely. But other than that, I don't look gastada, huh? Everything looks really good. Even my under eyes. We have no creasing, very nice and smooth. This drugstore makeup came through. But of course, let me know, what do you think? Do you like these types of videos? And what I really want to know is how much time do you have to get ready, realistically? If you have a family, if you go to school, if you go to work, let me know so I can probably adjust in the next video to see how much time you guys really have, and then maybe I could do something, a non-edited video, see how much time it really takes, you know, something like that. But this is it, fam. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I look gastada? I do not. I do not. I don't even have to tap. That's how like my oils were really at bay. But this one's great to finish your makeup and like keep it together after setting. Ooh, love it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos right here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.